If you couldn't tell by our special guest and the marquee, we're talking about Wolfman 2025, the first family film of the year. Mr. Lee Winnell is back. Yes, that's right. The man who brought us 2020's Invisible Man brings us another monster movie, sprinkled with themes and important lessons. Lessons on generational trauma, stale relationships, sickness, survival, and most importantly, a lesson on not fucking up a horror movie classic. You know what I'm talking about. A story told through the eyes of a father named Blake, who hopes to be a better parent than his tough love dad. News of his father's death takes the family to the remote mountains of Oregon, but little do they know, the Wolfman stalks these woods and attacks them, injuring Blake in the process and forcing the family to take refuge in his childhood home. A steady pace of clever camera work and creative visuals help invest us into a slow and painful process of Blake's transformation into a monster, of which there's no turning back from. Which is neat, because like, in most werewolf movies, I'm like, dude, how the fuck can you go through all of that and back and forth and not die? Here, we don't have that problem. The steady transformation really adds a realism and grit to the whole thing. The mother character really doesn't have an arc. I didn't feel like she was really emotionally there with the rest of the family. Which is the point, but it never really pays off like how you would expect it to. She was given some stuff to do, with some questionable setup and payoff, mostly in how they get a hold of a gun in the situation. To have 85% of your movie take place in one location, and for it to play out in one night is something that isn't easy to pull off. Everything here was paced out effectively and with purpose. Mostly I will say this isn't up there with The Invisible Man, but overall an enjoyable enough movie nonetheless. So, Mr. Wolfman, what did you think of the movie? Oh no, I'm not the Wolfman. I'm sorry, what? That's the Wolfman.